Okay, here we go. Looks like we are live. Check a couple more things and we'll get started. All right. Just want to pull up my video website, make sure things are streaming over there. Looks like we are. Okay. Someday I'm going to have to get things a little bit closer so I don't have to look all around the room across about 3 different screens here to see what's going on. But here we are. All right, I have the recording going in case I hit the wrong button and do something I shouldn't do, and which is not unusual. I've done that before. So for those who don't know me, my name is Henry Griner. I am the AI Explorer, I have to put it this way, AI Explorer and Teacher. My newly updated website is henrygriner.com. And some of you who have come over from my AI for Humans page, my school community, and other places I have posted the link. I actually have a page set up there. Let me just switch over here and show you. So here is my new website, henrygriner.com. I've had the domain for probably, I don't know, 12 years, 14 years, maybe longer. I don't remember just when it was that I originally set it up, but I have built the website and rebuilt it several different times as I've tried to zero in on what I want to do for business. And what I want to do when I grow up is I share with people sometimes. I have another sip of coffee here and keep things going. So what I did, this might be a little strange, but I created this video page over here where when I switch, it is kind of strange because it shows the video that I'm showing. So let me just go back so it's not too weird and show you what I have on this page. So my goal today, if there's anybody listening right now, watching live, or will be watching the replay who is a frustrated yet hopeful online business marketer who has been trying for a few months, a few years, a few decades, maybe most of your life, trying to figure out what to do to make some extra money, or maybe have your own business that would replace the job that you have now. If you've been in that place to being that frustrated yet hopeful online business explorer, that's me. That's who I am. And so I understand what you feel, what you've gone through. I've invested something like over $40,000 as well as many years to find something that works for me. I've helped build websites for other people. I've helped my friend Jeff for over 4 years. We traveled around the country, even went outside the country doing live events to help people to learn how to build a business. And I've tried different products and nothing really seemed to fit until I made the switch. I'm going to go over here. Excuse me. These the green algae or whatever it is growing in Tennessee really has affected my sinuses and my voice, so if you don't mind me taking a sip of coffee every once in a while, that will help me to keep going. So here is my, as I said, my new website, and as I scroll down here, you can see my story. You can go and read this sometime yourself at henrygriner.com, and on here I have a couple images and a little bit of text from the AI for Humans training, and I will talk about that briefly towards the end here. I don't want to get into much of that right now. I am streaming this to my YouTube channel, and I also put up videos after this video is done, the Thursday video and the Friday 1 o'clock video that I do that's more geared towards the whole area of AI. I will have those up on my website at Build Your Future Legacy. And what I wanted to talk about today is inviting you to join me and keep learning. The best learning system that I have found is Legacy Builders. I joined here just a couple months back, and I am just excited to be able to share some of the things about Legacy Builders with you today. So I'm going to click over another screen and show you just the inside. So one of the things that people have a hard time understanding is digital products. The whole e-education world, the digital products are being created. I compare them to 16, 18 years ago when I was helping Jeff with his internet marketing business. We would do a 3-day conference and live stream it, but also would have presenters on the platform that would do about an hour-and-a-half presentation. At the end of those presentations, they would have about 10 to 15 minutes to talk about their own products and what their business opportunity was, and then typically they would have DVDs and CDs and printed manuals and things like that on the table in the back of the room, where people would dash to the back with their credit cards and buy those products, which were $5,000, $10,000 sometimes. Some of them were just a few hundred, maybe an entry level might be $150 to $200 to get people started. But they would have to take those home and watch them on DVDs or CDs, listen to them. They would have printed books and so on. These days, with the speed of the internet and everybody being so connected, there is a multi-billion-dollar industry that involves everything from e-education, similar to what our children are doing right now. School kids have e-education information. They have computers that they take home. Our grandkids who are homeschooled are doing classes online from the kitchen table or their desk up in their room, watching, listening, learning through e-education. Our daughter's not buying a package of DVDs to stick in a computer or put up on the big TV in the living room. They're watching these on their laptops or on their Mac, big Mac TV, iMac TV, whatever you call it, their computer at the kitchen counter. And so that's where we're at these days. Everything is online. And the beauty of it is that these are all digital products, and when something needs to be upgraded, updated, they can do that easily. Back in the days again when my friend and I were doing these conferences, if you bought an upgrade package from one of the speakers, they would have to send that out. They would have to, you'd pay shipping costs and all that. So today we have the benefit of the internet, we have broadband and all that. So in here, by the way, I just want to go back to this one. This is Michelle O'Neill. She is the founder of the company. She started this company back in September of 2022. She's a mother of 5 and a grandma to 6, and she was trying to find a way to earn money from home. So let's just listen to a couple of minutes of her story here.
You have the master rights on the Passive Daily Blueprint in Spanish and in English. So when somebody buys one of them from you, you make $300. When somebody purchases a digital mastery program from you in Spanish or English, you make $600. When somebody purchases a Legacy Builders program from you, you make $900, and that's in Spanish or English. And when somebody purchases the Legacy Builders bundle pack, you make $1,400. If you add it all up, my friend, that is $6,600 in products that you have the resale rights on, all because you made a one-time investment of $1,400.
Okay, there we go. I think I just had myself muted, didn't I? There we go. Hopefully I'm back on here. So there is training in here to show you how to go from 7 days from starting to launching a business. And in here there is this PDF file. A lot of these video sessions have PDFs that you can download and then print those out, have them like I do. I print those out and have them on my desk next to me. So this is the PDF of the Launch to Profit in 7 days. Here's step by step what you would do to begin your own business. So number one, day one, let people know you are launching your own business. And make a teaser post. She talks about that in the video over here, which I'm not going to take time to go back and play that right now. But in that video post, she talks about how to do that. Then post to a story. Share with a friend or family, invite them to get together and take a look at that. Share your vision. And by now, when you do this, you've already gone through the training on identity, who you are, what your business is, what your goals are. And so you'll be ready to share your vision. Make a post and share your vision, your fears, your excitement, just to be you. And then what's your vision? Day two, make a post, share your vision, put it into a story. So you can see this is laid out. She expands on this on day by day. So day three, be intentional. Invite people to the next webinar, post stories. Day three, what you like the most about the business. I'm not going to read each one of these, but you can see how this stacks a day upon each, one day upon the other. Did you make the post, stories, testimonies post? Are you inviting people to the webinar? So the beauty of what we have in Legacy Builders is not just that you have to go and be live on camera like I am. I've chosen to do that because I'm used to that. I've done that in the past when I worked with my friend Jeff. We traveled around. I was one of the speakers at some of the smaller conferences. He asked me to come and speak on some of the technical things that needed to be done, like buying a domain name and setting up a website and getting started with the WordPress platform, different things like that. So all of that information is now available to you in digital content in a format that you can study at your own leisure. And let me just pull up something else that you have access to. When you join, you also have free access to a community of, you see down here, over 60,000 people, 60.3 thousand members right now. Right now, there's 231 people that are online. And in this, there is a classroom where there's more information. There are other modules. You can decide. Now, if you tried to do everything in here, it's kind of like trying to eat an elephant, as they say, in one bite, right? That's a little bit impossible. So what I encourage people to do is pick the way that you want to get started. And then, trying to get back over here, get my mouse over my other screen here. There we go. I'm watching it move around on that screen, and it doesn't move over here on my laptop where I'm trying to control the TV station software that I have. So in this module, this is what I'm going through again. I started in this, and then I went over and looked at other things, and I probably got a little bit preoccupied with what I was doing because there was so much here. So don't do what I did, do what I'm saying. You can see that I've been going through these modules now. There's the decision, structure, and freedom, the workflow, all of these things, and these are in bite-sized pieces. Most of these are not more than 8 to 10 minutes. Some of them are just 3 or 4 minutes. Here's a 3-minute. This one is 4 minutes. So here's how to get clarity on your ideal customer in 4 minutes. So this is what I recommend. Go in and take a look at the content over here on the main site, but then go into the community. You'll want to go in here and introduce yourself. There's a place to do that. You can see introductions here. And new people are coming in here every day, posting who they are. There are people literally from all over the world. You can see newbie here from Florida to Spain. Grandma on the move. New member stepping into digital marketing. Endless dreams and possibilities. There's also an area where people post their wins. And this is very interesting. Here's somebody, I'm sitting here. Let me open this one up. I'm sitting here with my coffee at 6:30, planning my day, and woke up to a $1,400 sale while I was asleep. Someone on the other side of the world said yes. I'm in my 60s, girl mama 4 times and grandma to 6. I thought I was nuts trying to start something new in my 60s online. I believed and became the CEO of my own business. This is not luck. This is automation. This community is global. And if you've been at this for a while, you haven't seen it yet. Please don't quit. And so this is the way that we are able to be in a business by ourselves, but we're not alone because we have the training from Michelle. We have the encouragement and connection available through other people. Here's somebody a day ago reached 1,000 followers, which means I will start going live, and I'm a bit skeptical, but at God's grace, I will overcome. I'm forever grateful for this community. So you can see a lot of people. Here's somebody, $100. ready to do my first live. 20 leads yesterday somebody got. Now, you can pick what your favorite, if you have a favorite, social media platform. I'm on Facebook. That's where I've built most of my following. I'm also on LinkedIn. I have a couple thousand people over there. I'm going to begin doing more posting after the 1st of June, which is coming up in a couple days, like next Monday. I'm going to do more posting and provide information to the people that I'm connected with over in LinkedIn. Some people, like Michelle, she got started because her daughter told her to go on and use TikTok. So one of her daughters had been using TikTok, and so that's where Michelle started. And the funny thing is, and she shares in some of her stories, that because she started there, for some reason the algorithm, the computer behind all this stuff, sent her content to people in South Africa. So there are already, in 4 years, there are several people, I forget the number right now, but several people in South Africa that are millionaires because Michelle worked with TikTok and learned TikTok and went on live. She was very nervous about doing that, but she went on live and became the person who brought people in and helped people make money over there. So here's another one. Let's see. There's somebody that upgraded. Okay, this is good because, let me just read this. Yesterday I took another big step in my journey to upgrading to the 1400 level. This upgrade represents growth, belief, commitment, and decision to keep moving forward no matter what the challenges come my way. As someone living abroad and working to build a better future, I know the struggles that many of us face. That's why I refuse to give up on creating extra income. So this is a good point. I'm glad this one popped up there because not everybody has $1,400. That's a lot of money when you think about investing in a business. Well, not when you think about people like my friend Joshua from church, who has his own coffee shop in town about 6-7 minutes from us. He had to invest in rent, in inventory, in staff, and all these things. He had to spend thousands of dollars to set up his business before he could sell the first cup of coffee for a couple dollars to somebody and make the profit off of that cup of coffee, which reminds me it's time for a sip of coffee. Think about our friend Charity back in Minnesota. She has 2 businesses. She did our taxes and our accounting for years, and she has a beauty salon. For somebody set up a beauty salon, that's gone to, number one, they have to go through training. Our daughter Joanna did that. She never ran a beauty salon, but she worked in beauty salons. But that takes a lot of overhead. You can actually set up a business online for the maximum $1,400. That's the top package in Legacy Builders, but you don't have to start there. If you can't do that, you can start at $100 and begin to build the business. You can start at $100, follow the steps, follow the training, get on weekly with the training that Michelle offers, her live training on Mondays, and she has webinars that she invites people to. We get the information a day or two, a couple days, typically 2 to 3 days before she does a live webinar every week. And we get the emails to go into our system. By the way, my website for my Legacy Builders business is a website that I did not have to build. All I had to do was go in and watch some videos and see how to hook it up. I bought a domain and set it up, installed. It's all done for you. And in future weeks, I'm going to show more and more of the details of what that looks like. But I can't cram everything into a half hour, and I want to keep these down to 30 minutes for these presentations on Thursdays. Mainly because there's other things for everybody to do, including me. And you don't want to just sit there and watch all of this for too long. I understand that. But you do have the option. I got off a little bit, but you do have the option to come in at the $100, a $300, a $400, or $100, $300, $600, $900, or the top package, $1,400. But if you come in at a lower package, you could start at $100. And then as you learn and grow and begin to make money, if you contact me, I will create a sales link for you to go. Let's say you come in at $100 and you've made money, you're ready to go up to the $600, and you want to pay the difference, $500. That's easy math for me. I will go into my system, create a link, you use that as a buy link, and now you're at the $600 level. And you can do those jumps anytime you want, at any period. It's not like limited to 30 days or 60 or 90 days. If you came in at $300 and in 6 months it took you to build the business and build the money, then you want to go to the full package, the $1,400, I can work with you to do that, no problem. So this is what this gentleman did. He came in and then he upgraded to the full package. So I've got about 5 minutes left here, and I wanted to show you just a couple more things. So back over to my website. If you go to Henry Griner, there you see my link right down there, henrygriner.com. That'll take you to my website here. Here's my home page. And on here, as I scrolled through before, you can see this information, and then the invitation to join me. And you switch back over here, and then you can see it. There we go. Here's the invitation to join me. When you click on this link, it opens up my website that I did not have to build. All I did was add my photo to it here and put my bio in there. So you go here, you click on this link here, put your email address in there, and that goes to me. And you will also get a link to this video right away when you do that. And this is about a 10-minute video that Michelle will introduce you to the company, what you're doing, what the next step is. And if you're ready to join, then you simply click on the link, and that takes you to the full information about the business. And if you want to, if you're ready, so I'm not going to scroll through all of it, you can look at that yourself. But on this page, you will see another video, and then here's the description of the packages and what you get. Now, if you do what I did and come in at the $1,400 level, you get a website in both English and Spanish. And so if you are a bilingual or know people who are Spanish speakers, this is a great way to have a business. The other packages are simply, you do get websites. In all of the packages, you'll get access to the websites, you'll get access to the school group, about 600,000 plus people be part of that. But only the $1,400 package has the website in both English and Spanish. And here's the first three packages, the $300, the $100, $300, and $600. Each of them, so each of those will cost you the $600 plus a $39 fee for the website. And one of the problems that I had early on, things that I did not understand, was that how could somebody get me into a company and I make 100% profit on a product? You know, if I got into a business selling cell phones or the service for the cell phones, there's no way that I would make 100% profit. So how how can Michelle run a business and give me 100% profit? Every time somebody buys a $600 package or a $900 package, I get all of that. And you would too when you come into the company. How can that happen? Well, she set it up in such a way that that can happen. And this $39 package to set up the website, and on the larger, the $1,400 bundle, there is an additional $69 package that goes to the company. She uses that money to fund everything that happens to run the support area, to operate the company, to do the marketing and all of that. So that's answers that question for you. Like the big one that I had, like it seemed to be impossible to me. How can somebody have a business and I have products and there's all that money comes to me? This is amazing, and it's digital products that I don't create, and if they have to be upgraded, and when they do, not that they have to be, but a lot of them, she upgrades them, adds to them. All of that is done online on the server, and we don't have to take care of any of that. So all we do is spend a few hours. You can do the work once you see how the system works and pick out the platform, the social media platform, whether it's Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever it might be that you want to go on. There's other systems, other ways of doing the presentations and making money that are taught in the program. Once you get going, you can do this in just a couple hours a day. You can't probably if you're doing videos like me, because I play around a lot. And for me, I am what's called semi-retired. We'll talk about that sometime. But I have the time to put in and do other things, like building a website for myself. And by the way, this website is actually built on the same platform that my business website is on. HenryGrinerTeam.com is my Legacy Builders website, and HenryGriner.com is on the same platform. And once I saw how this was built, I was able to do this, to take my domain name and build this over here in just a few days. So anyway, that's all I have today. If you have any questions, go over here and hit the contact me. Those messages come right to me. If you want to learn more about AI and get into the training aspect of that, you can join my AI for Humans school at no expense. And I see that somebody's messaged me. I may have somebody that wants to chat right now. So I will get offline and do that. But you're welcome to join me. As I said, it's free. At some point, I'm going to be putting training modules in. I'm going to have people that are guest presenters coming in. And in the future, I don't know if that'll be next month or July, but there will be some of the training in there that will be additional cost. But right now, for the foundational people that come in, I've got 30 members right now, including me, I guess I'm in there. So 29 people. I just started this about 3-4 weeks ago, I think it was. So if you're interested, come and join me. If you want to chat with me, if you want to contact me, drop me an email over here off of henrygriner.com. And with that, I will say thank you, appreciate your time, and let's talk. I'm here to help you, whatever you want to do, whatever will help you to move ahead financially, whether it's a few $100s a month or a few $1,000s a month. The Legacy Builders program can do that. I know that it can, because it's done that for many, many people. Thank you. God bless. Bye-bye.